Hello there, welcome to Rosy ASMR. Thank you for joining me. So today is a very exciting video because we have hit 10,000 subscribers, which is an insane amount of people. And so we're doing this little special to celebrate that and to say thank you to each and every one of you for being part of those 10,000 people. Thank you for watching my videos, for supporting me. And it's crazy because it's also on the 6th of January. It's 1 year since I started my channel. Because I started on the first Sunday of 2019, the 6th of January, so it's really crazy that we get 10,000 subscribers in time for that 1 year anniversary. So thank you so much. And so we're doing a Q&A, and I asked on Twitter and YouTube community for some questions. So hopefully if you didn't get a chance to ask on there, someone else will have asked it for you. But thank you for everyone who asked some questions and everyone who left such sweet messages. I really appreciate it. So I've got a list of some questions that we'll be going through together. So let's get started. I've never done a Q&A before. I don't know why I feel slightly nervous. Why is your channel name Rosy with a Y and not Rosy with an IE? It's a very good question. This is kind of funny for me because when I chose my channel name, I wanted something to do with my name, Rose, but I didn't want it to just be Rose. I wanted it, slightly different. And so I decided to make it Rosy with a Y. And I meant it as the adjective, like when something's happy, cheerful, positive, it's rosy, And so that's why I made it Rosy with a Y, because Rose is my second name, so not many people call me Rose. Most people use my first name. So I definitely don't have the nickname Rosy in general life. If someone does call me by my second name, it's normally just Rose. But yeah, I wanted it not to exactly be my name, to be an adjective instead, to say that the ASMR is rosy, like the ASMR is positive, and all those things. So yeah, so I don't mind being called Rosy, I don't mind being called Rose, either works, but that's why it's kind of incorrect in that it's not the nickname Rosy, which would be spelled IE. So people have commented that I spelled it wrong, and I get where they're coming from, but it's just because it was intended differently originally. But I totally understand the confusion, so it is what it is. I guess in a way I'll always have like a cool channel name story, sort of. Anyway, probably more of an explanation than you needed, but let's move on. How old are you? I am 25. My birthday is in August, so I'm 25 in about 4 months. And next one, which caused you to freak out more? Hitting 10,000 subscribers or being followed by the Miss GV ASMR? What was your reaction to seeing your video in one of GB's recent videos? So those are actually two different questions that are kind of combined. So I think being in GB's video was like, in a way, more impactful in the moment, because although I had so she had put out a post on Twitter asking if she could review different channels, and so I said on that video that she could review my channel because she only wanted to review channels that gave her permission. So I knew there was a chance, but like by no means was it, definite that she was gonna. And then like a couple weeks later, I saw on like my recent subscribers, I saw GB ASMR and I freaked out. And then at that point I kind of knew then that I would probably be featured in her video. But I think that was like maybe more of like a whoa moment, because I didn't quite know if it was gonna happen or not. Whereas like hitting 10,000 subscribers, you kind of like see yourself inching there. So when it happens, it's like incredible, but it's not like this huge, like I didn't expect this type of thing. Well, like initially I didn't, like when I started my channel I didn't expect it, but when you actually hit that, when you go from 9,999 to 10,000, like that movement is like less of a shock. But what I would say is more meaningful is definitely the 10,000. Like, I adore GB ASMR. She was the first ASMR artist that I ever watched, and I watched her for months, just her. Never felt the need to venture outside of her channel, and it was only when I started running out of videos to watch on her channel that I then found other ASMR artists. So GB has such a special place in my heart, and to get that affirmation from her was just insanely incredible and just meant so much to me. But hitting 10,000 subscribers is another story, just because 10,000 people is so much. And even if I don't know each and every one of you, your names, like I don't know all of that about you, but I still am so grateful that I'm able to make a positive impact in your lives. So yeah, that means a lot more to me. Like, I'd rather reach more people in a positive light than impact just one person. I don't know if that's greedy, but that's if I have to choose. I'm grateful that I didn't have to choose and I got both, and that's super cool. So yeah, I kind of covered both of those questions there. My reaction was pretty damn huge. Yeah, and 10,000 was so exciting too, and it was so nice. Being able to hit that milestone just meant so much to me, and it's so validating. But I'm gonna stop rambling. If someone were traveling to South Africa on vacation, what is the top destination or attraction you would recommend? So, I think I would say Cape Town. So that's a pretty big city in South Africa. I think it's the most popular city for tourist destinations. And it is for a reason. It's such a beautiful city. I think it's probably my favorite city. It is really, really, really beautiful because it has Table Mountain, and basically Cape Town is built all around Table Mountain, which is incredible. And there's a sea along most of Cape Town as well. So wherever you are in Cape Town, you have a beautiful view. You either have the mountain or the sea or both, and it's just such a beautiful place. There are also like really amazing places to go in that area. Like it's a good base for going to look at, seals or penguins, or going to wine farms. Like there are all sorts of cool things like that in the area. And also it just has such a nice like buzzing lifestyle there. Like there are so many cute cafes and cool things to do there. I think it's probably the most cool city. Like everyone wants to go to Cape Town once they've like finished school or whatever. It's like the place to go. Yeah, it's a cool place. So I would recommend Cape Town, and definitely climb Table Mountain or take a cable car. Are you in school or do you work besides doing your videos? So I am studying computer science, and so I've just finished my undergrad degree. It was a 3-year degree and I just finished that. And then I'm doing my honours year next year. So it's just one more year that I have, and then I'm finished with my studying. I don't think honours is something that other universities have, but I think it's more common for, not other universities in other countries I meant, but I think other countries more often have a 4-year degree, so I think it's sort of that equivalent maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm doing honours. So I don't really work while I'm studying. I'm mainly focusing on studying. I'm very fortunate to have a bursary, so that helps. And I do work in the holidays. Like at the moment I'm interning at a programming company. So I do work when I'm not studying, but mostly just focusing on that. And I mean, I do YouTube, which kind of counts like a part-time job sort of, but I don't see it that way because it's so much fun to do. But yeah, what made you start doing ASMR? I don't actually know how to answer this question. I think I just really so I obviously watched a lot of ASMR myself and I really enjoyed it, and I think it started almost as a joke in a way, which like, I would love to say that I had this heartwarming story about, I just really felt like it impacted me and I wanted to give back, because that is true, but that like it started out more gradually than that. My friends that also watch ASMR, we started this thing that we'd like start tapping on everything that we could find, and it became this like cool thing in our friendship that I don't know, if someone was feeling stressed or whatever, we would whisper to each other. So we'd do that, and I just really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed being able to relax people, and I just found it so fulfilling when I did it. Yeah, and then I decided I wanted to do that on a regular basis, and yeah, that's pretty much how it started, that I wanted to create my own channel for it. Yeah, but I really just wanted to be able to help people, and it was a beautiful way to do that. I think I did at that point feel like I was missing a fulfilling type of hobby in my life, and like you can read and you can be with friends and stuff, but like sometimes you feel like you need to just do more in life, and this checked that box for me in a major way. So yeah, that's basically it. How is the weather in South Africa? Is it always warm? Well, most of the time it's not majorly cold. In summer it's pretty hot. It's summer at the moment and I'm just wearing a dress because it is pretty warm. But in winter it definitely does get cold. I don't know if it's cold according to everyone's standards. Like some people might be like, oh, it's not that cold. But I find it cold, and like it's not too bad where I live because we're on the coast, so it doesn't get too hot or too cold. But yeah, I definitely still think it's cold. And in some areas we do get snow and stuff, so it's not like just because we're on the continent of Africa it's super hot all the time, because you know we're quite far below the equator. What's something that most people don't know about you? Well, this is random, but I really don't like mayonnaise. I really don't like it. And it's an annoying thing to not like, because if you go to like fast food places or restaurants, a lot of the food that you'd order there just comes with mayonnaise. So like you order a wrap or a hamburger, it's probably gonna come with mayonnaise on it. At least in South Africa. I don't know if it's different elsewhere, but yeah, I hate it. And you can't ask for them to leave it out because then it's really dry. Like you do need some sort of sauce. I just wish it was not mayonnaise. And for some reason they even put it on some pizzas, like not all of them, but it just really annoys me. And they don't say this pizza has mayonnaise on it. They like always call it something obscure like creamy sauce or something. And like now, because I've learned over years, now I know it's mayonnaise and I avoid those types of pizzas. But why do you need to put mayonnaise on a pizza in the first place? You should put lots of cheese. Like what more do you need? Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna stop that rant. What's your favorite ASMR to listen to, and what do you love about it? So I'm gonna kind of interpret this as like what type of ASMR I like. So basically role plays, like exclusively role plays. I basically just watch role plays. I think, look, I mean, occasionally I'll watch another type, and then it's got to be like a super interesting topic by one of my favorite ASMR artists, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll try this out. So pretty much exclusively role plays. Yeah, I just find it the most immersive in a way. Like role plays really just completely remove me from my real world. Like other videos still allow me to think about what's going on in my own life, and I prefer something that just allows me to completely switch off. Yeah, especially like ASMR Latte. She's my favorite at the moment. Her roleplays are so relaxing, but also just really immersive. And I mean, yeah, like she just released one, and I watched it last night, and it was only like after 7 minutes that I was falling asleep and switched it off. So yeah, roleplays work the best for me. Where would your dream country to live in be other than South Africa? Well, I love Scandinavian countries. Like I really enjoy the cleanliness and the like the safety of it, and they're just so beautiful. But obviously there's the language barrier. My siblings are in the UK, so there's that emotional link. But I don't know if I'd want to live in the UK, so I'm not sure. I don't think I have a specific dream country that I'd want to go to. At least to live in. Yeah, I pretty much love South Africa. That's not to say I won't ever move, but for the time being, I prefer South Africa. What are your favorite movies of all time? I don't know. I enjoy sci-fi and fantasy, and yeah, and if I'm not feeling like something too intense, then I like comedy. One of my favorites though, I don't know. I really enjoyed the Harry Potter movies. I can't think of like a favorite. I can tell you what my favorite series are though. Am I allowed to switch this question out for series instead of movies? So if I want a serious series, then my favorite is Sense8, and my favorite comedy is Parks and Rec or The Good Place. Really like those. What are your favorite trigger sounds? I really like material sounds like this. I just really like soft sounds mostly. I also really like sticky sounds. So like ASMR Latte, when she does like personal attention role plays where she's like cleaning your face with like a toner on a cotton pad or something, the sounds that she overlays that makes it sound like that sticky wet sound on your face. It's the most tingly sound for me. I love it so much. Yeah, those are probably my favorites. Do you like to read? Absolutely. What is your favorite book? Again, how do you choose a favorite? I don't know. I like fantasy and sci-fi the most. I mostly read fiction. I just enjoy it a lot more than non-fiction, although non-fiction is very useful often. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, like I really like the books of the Harry Potter series. I read this a while ago, but I really liked it, and it's like the only book series that I can think of really making an impact on me at the time. Like when I read The Hunger Games, I was obsessed with it. I really, really liked it. And to this day I still think it was a really good story and well written, and the character development was really good. A good sci-fi book that I enjoyed was Dark Matter. It's quite intense, but I really liked it. It's so hard to answer that sort of question, for me at least. What's the tattoo on your back say? So I have a tattoo, this is a small one, on my shoulder here. It says L'Esprit, which is French for spirit. You could see it in my Christmas roleplay. Yeah, it basically, I don't know, I just like all the words that have to do with spirit, or like all the expressions, all the connotations of the word spirit, basically. Like spirited, kindred spirit, free spirit, even, you know, like the fact that it refers to your essence, so that, you know, like it's a link to people you've lost. It's, yeah, I just like the many layers to that word, and I really enjoy all those connotations, and I feel like it's just like a representation of who I am and what's important to me. So yeah, that's like a brief description of like what it means. What do you enjoy most about making videos, ASMR videos, and what part don't you enjoy? Well, firstly, I like that it's such a positive, helpful thing. I really enjoy being able to add positivity to people's lives, and I like helping them with their anxiety, with falling asleep. It's just so fulfilling to be able to do something positive like that. I also really enjoy how varied it is to make videos. Like it's like 5 different hobbies in one. You know, like you're like planning your videos. It's like this creative outlet with, you know, okay, obviously I just have a wall in this one, but you know, like planning your scenery, your props, your costume, your makeup, your script. Like I don't do a script, but you know, like that sort of thing, like planning out what you're gonna do. And then there's like editing and managing your channel and like figuring out the technology, and it's like this all-inclusive thing, which is just really fun and diverse, and I enjoy that. What part don't I enjoy? Probably the fact that, well, whenever you put a part of yourself out there, like whether it be on the internet or just in a public space, like anytime you do that, you're like making yourself vulnerable to an extent. Like sure, my videos are not me. They're not they're not the only part of me that exists. But they are a part of me, and I think like making yourself vulnerable in that way can be scary, and like sometimes what you receive back isn't always nice. So that part can be difficult, but for the most part it's very fulfilling and interesting. Do you have any fun hobbies? Well, most of my free time is spent with friends and making videos. But I like reading, like I mentioned, and I also enjoy yoga. Don't do it as often as I should. But yeah, I try to exercise when I can. What do you plan to do after you graduate? Well, I think I will just get a job in programming. I think I'll probably veer more towards it's called the front end. I'm trying to think like how to explain it. So it's like more what you see rather than how something works. So yeah, like I like designing the user interface. Or like at least creating the user interface. Yeah, so I think I'll probably go more into that line. But yeah, I'll see what happens. Where in the world would you like to travel to most, and where's the best place you've been to so far? I've only ever been to Europe. My favorite places there were Austria, the Netherlands, and Norway. I really like those 3. I think because I really like green places and places that are clean and well managed. And yeah, so I'd probably like to go to more Scandinavian countries. Like I've just like been into Sweden, but I don't feel like I saw enough of it to say, you know, whether I love it or not. So I'd like to see Iceland. I'd also like to go to the US. I think I'm not sure where, and I know like it's like a bunch of countries in itself in a way, just because like the places are so diverse. So I'm not really sure where, but that'd be cool. And I think I'd definitely like to go to some East Asian countries as well. Like I think Japan would be really cool. Yeah. I have a two-parter. How many marshmallows can you fit in your mouth? Can you do a whispered Q&A video with that many in your mouth? One of my friends left this question just to be stupid. Anyway, how many? Maybe 8? I don't know. It's hard to say without testing it out. And I'm sure my friend wrote this question with the mind that I would try and try and test it out. But I'm not going to. I'm really not going to. Second question, can you do a whispered Q&A video with that many in your mouth? Can I? Yes. Will I? No. I'm allowed to be slightly rude because it's my friend. And he wrote it as a joke, so my answer is in the same vein. What is your favorite music? My favorite music. I hate these favorite questions. Well, yeah, maybe hate's a strong word, but they are tough for me. I think my favorite at the moment is Billie Eilish. I really like chilled music. I also really like happy music, like Glass Animals. Makes really like just cool happy music that makes you feel all good inside. Gives you those peanut butter vibes. Yeah, I like that. So I guess like alternative on the one side, and then like, you know, like happy. I don't know what genre that is really. Like electronic pop maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah. If it was ever profitable enough, would you quit a normal job for YouTube? Very good question. I think, like, if I had to say yes or no, probably no. I think in my dream world, what I would really want is for my schedule to be such that I work like in programming or whatever for say 3 days instead of 5. Like the idea of just working 8 to 5 days a week is just a bit intense to me. I think I'd want more diversity in my schedule if I could. So if I worked like 8 to 5 for say 3 of those days, and then I had 2 extra days that I could film in, I think that would be cool. I think it would also take like some of the pressure off, because I love making videos, but sometimes it does feel intense, like when you're having to like make time for something. So I think that would be cool, because I think it would break the monotony of working, 5 days. That would be insane. So I think I'd prefer working less, so that I enjoy the programming that I'm doing, and it's not just like, oh, this again for the how manyth day in a row, and I also think it would be cool to have more time to make videos. So I think like a compromise, that would be my ideal. Yeah, I don't know if that would ever happen, but like, yeah, in my mind that's like my dream. Yeah, so that's all of that. Yeah, I just want to say thank you once again for 10,000 subscribers. It's so exciting and surreal, and I really appreciate it. I'm so looking forward to making more videos for you, and yeah, I hope that you have sweet dreams.